Good morning. How's everybody doing? Okay, we are live. It's me, Eliza, with the Keri Ricci Team. I am so excited to be bringing you this incredible home today. We are at 218 Heritage Road in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. We are in Barclay Farm. We are in a unbelievable Northfield model. Hasn't been in Northfield in a little while, so this is a fun one to see. This home is absolutely gorgeous, move-in ready and perfect. Really, really special property. So very excited to be presenting this one today. We're gonna get started in just a minute. Just gonna run through a quick couple of stats here. It's a 4-bed, 2.5 bath colonial with a side turn 2-car garage and a full basement, plus an addition, plus an unbelievable location. If you are not super familiar with Barclay, we're in Barclay Farm, and then we're in New Barclay, but to take it a step further, we are also right on the edge of the Barclay Forest. So if you're not sure what any of that means, just ask us, we can explain. Heritage is one of the most desirable streets in Barclay, and it's known for its winding road and some hills and really beautiful canopy and trees. We are not too far from Russell Knight, but we are not walkers here, so this would be busing here. So again, 218 Heritage Road, just listed today. This is your first look. Our list price is $565, and I'm gonna get started in just a minute. Wanted to remind everybody, so if you have been working with a realtor, you should schedule your tour with them. We are gonna be open this Sunday 1 to 3. You should definitely come. This is a great one to see. And if you don't have a realtor and have additional questions or anything like that, you can send us a DM. You can send me a DM, I'm tagged here. We can get questions answered for you quickly. So that's seller's disclosure, any of those type of things, measurements. Did want to touch on, I think the square footage might be a little off here. I think it's actually bigger than what is listed, and I'm gonna try and do some scoping out on that. The public records has this at 2335, and I'm not 100% sure that that is correct because of the addition. So we are gonna work on that for you, but just be aware that at least it's that big. It might be a little bit bigger. So yeah, I think that's about all we need to cover getting started. Please feel free to chat with me. You can tell me where you're watching from. You can just say hello in the chat. I do watch it as I go through. And anything that you want to see more closely, or if you want to see like a material up close, or if I went too fast through an area, you can simply ask me to go back and I will do that. So feel free to get interactive here. It's Friday, TGIF. Let's have fun here. I'm gonna get started at the front door, like I always do. Okay, so don't look yet, that's a sneak peek. We're gonna start at the front door. Look at the color of this door, and it is so bright outside. I've talked about this before. Phones can have a little bit of a tough time with color balance when it's this bright, but look at this beautiful front door color here. And it's a deep gray home with this bright and cheery front door. The curb appeal is absolutely stunning here. So we've got, the Northfield is, one of the first ways you know you're in a Northfield is that it's got this staircase going up, it's flush against that wall there, and it's kind of side turned. So we're in the foyer, we've got a great coat closet here. So many updates, so many things lovely in here. That way is going to be our dining room and kitchen. Just giving you a lay of the land quickly. Again, we're at 218 Heritage for anyone who just tuned in. And then I made an editorial decision here not to turn any lights on in this room. This is all natural light. You see there's only 2 lamps in here. Actually, there's 3. There's one at my back here. These are not on. So this is the type of light we're getting on this side of the home. Now you've got a sneak peek back into the covered porch, but there's more back there. Isn't this beautiful? Cheery, beautiful, peaceful. The vibes in this house are incredible. And of course, because there's always something, there is like a porch and some or I think it's a patio going on next door. It might get a little loud when we're outside. I'm gonna warn you now. But everybody is constantly improving their homes over here. It's like feels like a competition. Love the color of the walls. Thank you, Frank. Yeah, this is really, it's an uncommon color, which I think that we should maybe think about changing that, because what a gorgeous room. And in the Northfield, we've got this oversized, there's a couple models that have this oversized formal living room. And this is one of them. It's kind of similar to the Wedgwood. This fireplace in the Northfield it's a signature thing. There's not too many models. There's, I think, 3 that have this. It's a double-sided fireplace. And I'll show you the other side when we get over into the kitchen. But tell me what you think. I mean, for me, this room, when I got the photos back, I was like gasping at some of these images in this room. I think it's a really special space. All right, so that's our formal living room. It is huge. Again, if you want dimensions, seller's disclosure, anything like that, you're just gonna let us know. We'll send it right over to you. Now we've got, coming out of the foyer, powder room is right here. Small, updated, beautiful. I love this light. Isn't that a great light? These people have phenomenal taste. And then the dining room's there, but I want to take you into the kitchen first. So here we go, guys. First, I'm just going to show you the other side of the fireplace, and you get this gorgeous exposed reclaimed brick look. It's so in always, not just right now. So 1 fire, 2 rooms, and then there's our addition, which I'll talk about in a minute, but I want to show you the kitchen. Look at this. Now again, because it's so bright outside, we're going to get a little bit of a funky, you see how the cabinets are not yellow. They're just reading yellow. If I get close, see how it changes? So just bear with me on this stuff. Beautiful. Thank you, Mary. We've got a white subway tile backsplash there. We've got these beautiful countertops, stainless steel appliances. Everything's updated. And then this is a really interesting thing that I hadn't quite seen done this way before. In the Northfield, it's a big kitchen, but it's not a huge kitchen. And sometimes, if you can imagine that there's an island right here, classic, yes it is. Love the double-sided fireplace. Isn't that fun? If there's an island right here, it does become a little slim. So what these guys did was they did almost this like permanent sideboard. So this is staying. It's not furniture, it's built in. And I think this is so smart because you can absolutely, if you can imagine kind of like serving or either, gathering around this, you could even pull up a stool, but it's not impeding on this space right here. So I think this is really, really smart. Thanks, guys. Wow, everybody is being so complimentary. Isn't this is such a good one to see? And then you have this whole additional workspace over here with the same backsplash. We've got those glass-faced cabinets, big fridge, which is, look, I am obsessed with when the fridge actually fits and isn't sticking out. So we've got a beautiful fridge that is the right size for the kitchen. And just look at this. So if you're a cook, if you're someone who likes to entertain, this is just, or you can just order in and just not ever disturb your perfect kitchen. And then you're looking out on this all the time. So like, hello. Again, perfect. Now, this is being treated as an eat-in area. You can absolutely rethink this area. I actually grew up in a Northfield and we didn't have this addition off to my left here. So this was more of like a den. We had a TV on that wall. We had a couch kind of right here backing up to the wall that doesn't exist in this home. But this is a really flexible space. So you can absolutely do an eat-in just like this, or you can think about how you want to use it. It doesn't have to be like exactly the way it is right now. And look at these images here. So, so, so good. And then this is an addition. So for me, this completely makes the downstairs. We've got these panoramic windows, all new windows, lighting. We've got a fan that's just kind of lazily turning up there. I would spend my entire life in this room. I'm not gonna lie, the first time I came in this house, for about 10 minutes in my head, I was buying it. And then I just realized I don't want to move. Just like can't do it. But when I was sitting at the table at my back here and looking out, I was like, you know what? I might just buy this. And then I didn't, so you can. And this is such a great space. So again, this is an addition. Normally in the Northfield, a lot of people have put an addition like this on, but in the original floor plan, it does not exist. And then another thing, those windows, I know, right? this is such a smart little treat here. We're calling it a treat. Normally this is just kind of a throwaway closet. Like, as I mentioned, I grew up in this model, not in this exact home, but in this model. And there's a door right here. And we kind of never knew what to do. Like, we had movies back like when it was VHSs. We had movies and dog food in here. And then, so the door has been taken off. These shelves were created just with that inlaid unit there. And what a beautiful idea. Those windows are amazing. Thank you, Lara. Yeah. So again, I'm spending my life in this square footage right here. And I do have to kind of fact check this because I feel like the public records might be shortchanging the square footage in this home because this is a big addition. As if that's not enough. And I'm gonna do the whole outside later. I just wanna point out that we have an entire, like a 3-season screened-in porch out here, which is so good. So beautiful. It's a concrete floor. You could put like an indoor-outdoor area rug here, and then the door to the back right there. Okay, so this is connected with the addition, and it's also accessible through that beautiful formal living room. So, yes, please. I want to take you to the dining room. Kind of like couldn't wait to get into this space with you. So I buzzed by what's really an incredible dining room. Now, I have heard the tales of people saying, I don't need a dining room. I don't want a dining room. That's fine. This is a perfect office, homework room. You could someday, if you ever wanted to like extend the kitchen, I've seen kind of this wall treated like a half wall, the kitchen bumped into here. You do not need to do it, but we love having options down the road. But this is a beautiful, it's almost a complete square. And with this bay window, you can put a cushion down here and treat it more like a seat. And then you're looking out on basically like a Norman Rockwell painting out here, which is perfect. And all of these windows letting the light in is really something. So maybe you did want a dining room after all. I never thought I'd use my dining room. I have to tell you, we really use it. Isn't this great? You don't need to paint to move in this house. Everything is so clean and so perfectly maintained. Now this is a great spot. We are right off the kitchen. There is an additional door to outside. I can tell you, having grown up in a Northfield, I don't think we ever use that door. And I have seen it closed off, but you've got this great laundry room, which I'll talk to you about your options in just a minute. You have a kind of just like cleaning supplies, household storage, you know, like ironing board, vacuum, stuff like that right here. And then because this is a side turn garage, this does not exist in most Northfields, but because of the way the garage is situated, you have a dream pantry. Look at all this space. Love the laundry room off the kitchen. Thank you, Sarah. I do too. There are some people that don't want it here and they want to turn this into a gorgeous mudroom because the garage door is at my back. You can relocate laundry to the basement and turn this into just a complete dream mudroom. Okay, so again, you don't have to. Wow, that pantry, stop it. Heritage is a great street, yes it is. And here's our side turn 2-car garage right here. So if you're gonna come in through your garage, you're coming in this door here. What a great way to come into the home, into this beautiful space, and then stepping into your kitchen. And it is a single garage door, but it's a 2.5-car garage. And let me show you, I hope I don't lose Wi-Fi. Sometimes garages are not so nice to me. There's all this space over here too. So it's like really, truly a 2.5 because that's a whole half space right there. And that is not impeding on your ability to park a car or 2 cars. Clean, well kept, there's storage above. Okay, so you've got all that up there. Again, we're at 218 Heritage Road in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, 08034. We are in Barclay Farm, New Barclay, in the Barclay Forest. Highly desirable area. Get that closed up. And then look, so this is your view coming into your house, right? It's just so good, you guys. 218 Heritage, we're priced at $565. We just went live today. Showings beginning directly when I finish this. And yes, we are slammed with showings. I'm gonna go upstairs. Any questions, guys, feel free to ask. I love all the comments, keep those coming. We're gonna do the primary first, okay? Which I don't always do, but I think it's the right way to do this. So the primary sits on the end of the house, kind of off all by itself, and it is stunning. And it's oversized. So many Barclay homes have great square footage, but because these were built in the 50s and 60s, we don't have great closet space and we don't have big bedroom space. And the Northfield is one of the exceptions to that rule. So we have a ton of space. There are original hardwoods under all of these floors here. There's carpeting down right now. Look at this space here. And it's so quiet. Until they start sawing concrete in half again next door. But that won't last. Next door is a really beautiful home too, but there's beautiful houses all around. So that right there is a standard closet. I can show it to you. There's 2 closets in this bedroom. Standard here, okay? And you're saying, oh, that's not enough though. Guess what? I'm going to this vanity nook here, which I'll talk about what you can do here also. Walk-in closet right here. Okay, so we got all the space you need. Now this little let me back up here one sec. So there's our closet. We've got this space, which if you don't need a vanity nook, let me talk to you about what can happen. This is the primary bath. We have a nice shower, updated wainscoting, wallboard, nice sink, really good bathroom. I don't know if it's big enough for me to get, yeah, it is. I'll show you this way, okay? What you can do, yes, these are solid wood doors, Sherry, and they are natural wood, and I love them to infinity. If you can imagine, now work with me for a second here, and this is just me talking about not things you need to do, but just opportunities. You can change this closet door to over here. This whole thing can become the bathroom. You can do a huge luxury bath here, which in so many of these models you can't. So if you're imagining all of this space and then all of the bathroom space, you can do a big soaking tub. You could just do like a huge walk-in shower. There's so much square footage here. And this house is in perfect, beautiful condition. So it's not like you got to do it immediately, but if down the road you wanted to, you can. All right, so we love the primary, correct? This is also one of my favorite things in the Northfield. Huge closet right here, cedar closet. And growing up in one, we always had like suitcases and sleeping bags in there so that you're not pulling them out of an attic or basement all the time. And then look, isn't this pretty? Now above me is the pull down attic, and it is a big, really big attic. All of these bedrooms are carpeted. Look at this, I'm obsessed with this quilt. Big, beautiful rooms here, all replacement windows, all have good closet space. Quiet, peaceful, clean, and pretty. 218 Heritage, guys, Cherry Hill, New Jersey. We're in Barclay Farm, 565. It's a 4-bed, 2.5 bath home with a side turn 2.5 car garage and a full basement, which we haven't even gone to the basement. And I didn't show you outside, which is truly one of the best parts. If you can imagine that it keeps getting better. So really good bedroom size here. The smallest of the bedrooms is this third one, but it's not small. It's just the smallest. Nice new carpet down everywhere. Got blinds, custom blinds in here. Being used as an office. So 3 really good sized bedrooms, all with good closet space. Isn't that wonderful? And then we've got 2 linen closets. There's one here and there's one there on each side of the bathroom. And then this is our main hall bath. So for those 3 bedrooms, they're using this bathroom. Again, it's updated, it's beautiful. Love this shower curtain. Nice white shower and tub here. This looks out on the front of the house. Oh, and I mentioned the attic access. So we've got a pull down, and it's a huge attic. So it goes all the way from the furthest wall in the primary to that wall in these bedrooms, so the back wall. So this whole thing above us, now it's not like finishable space. You can stand up easily in the middle of it, but then it's angled downwards. So it's not like you wouldn't finish it, but awesome, awesome storage. Look how my photographer took a shot like this and I loved it. Isn't that great? Okay. So yeah, I have more to show you still. For anyone just tuning in, we're at 218 Heritage Road. We're in a Northfield model. Just launched today. There's that yellow door again that we love so much. One more shot of the kitchen, which, guys, if you missed the kitchen, it's a must-see, plus this addition. The whole house is a must-see. What am I talking about? The whole thing you need to see. But before we go in the basement, let me just do a quick panorama here. And again, because it's so bright outside, we're getting some funky. Those are white cabinets. I know they look a little greenish yellow, but that's just the color of the beautiful stuff happening outside, bouncing around. Now, I will warn you that when I did my test earlier, I had very little signal down here. So if I lose you, I'm just gonna run back upstairs. So we have a full basement. It's not really finished, even though it looks it. They've got carpeting down and painted the cinder block and painted the floor too. Highly finishable. So this is like additional living space. You could do a playroom down here, gym, yoga, crafting. And like I said, if you wanted to move laundry down here, you could, and then reclaim that laundry area as just a mudroom. Look at all this space, all those shelves. And as you can see, they're using it as combination storage, gym, and living space. This is a great basement. We've got lots of good stuff in the disclosure about ages of utilities, etc. Just send us a DM if you would like eyes on that. Everything has been updated. Everything's in beautiful shape. These people have taken such good care of this home, as I'm sure you can tell, right? And another question we get asked a lot for those of you with like machines is, you know, is the ceiling high enough? Yeah, you can see right here, they've got, I guess it's a stepper and a treadmill, and there's enough clearance here. So much potential in that basement, a ton of space, yes. And in the Northfield, you can do a pretty big finished basement because it is the full footprint of the original downstairs. Not every home with a basement is a full footprint basement. Just FYI. All right, let me take you through here. One more look at this gorgeous dining room. Again, we are going to have an open house this Sunday, 1 to 3. We would invite everybody to come. Which way? I'm going to go out this way. No such thing as nosy neighbors. No such thing as unwanted guests. We love to see you guys. It's not going to be me here, but it's going to be one of my teammates. Here's this porch again. So everybody is always invited to the open house. Don't have to be like bidding on the house to come to it. Now I can't step out too far, but get ready. All right, guys. Is this heaven? The vacuum lines on the couch. Of course, Rachel, you would see that. Oh, there's that sawing I was talking about. So there is, I think, a patio going in next door and some hardscaping. So we're going to be hearing part of that. And I wish I could step all the way out and show this. So we've got that nice big grassy space. We've got this gravel, which is great because in the forest, getting grass to grow can be tricky. Obviously, that's a sunny enough space there that they're doing it. But people fight with their grass over here just because we have such a mature canopy. And then so these mulch beds are helpful too. That's all mulch back there. They've got this. Let me see if I can get out here a little bit further. Also, it doesn't hurt that I think if there's a peak week of spring, we're in it. Look at these colors. All these perennials. It's like a little bumblebee. No turkey in my tour today. That was only yesterday. Although it's not too late. I heard there was a crazy turkey over on our new listing on Barcroft that doesn't want people touring the house, apparently. Larry, yes, there's an open house Sunday 1 to 3. Come on over. I will not be here. It's going to be a teammate hosting, but we would love to see you. So this is open. We've got Barcroft and Sherrville also open. So it's a big open house Sunday this week. Plus I'm going to be over in Willowdale, on Willowdale, not in. Isn't this amazing? And look at this beautiful, I guess this is, I guess it's slate patio. All of these spaces, and it is fully fenced. They have a dog. We are fully fenced here. Max cannot escape, and neither can your pup. And then so that gate goes to, you know, we're looking at the garage here. Anna is obsessed with open houses. You have to bring her. You can always bring her, Lara, please. We will start training her as well. She can be a future Keri Ricci Team specialist with us, okay? So just please bring her. I love when kids love open houses. That's great. And look, I mean, it doesn't get much better than this. All of these are starting to fill in. It is going to be a little shadier back here, but you can see that there's definitely going to be sun still. They've got an umbrella and grass growing, so that's a good sign. And then here's our porch. Porch is here, and it's flush with the addition right here. Let me talk to you about Barclay. I'm gonna cruise around. Guys, tell me if there's anywhere I need to specifically go. Otherwise, I'm gonna cruise around and talk until I literally lose my voice, which is almost happening. I wanna talk about Barclay. A lot of you who I see you on here, you already know, but for anyone who doesn't, Barclay is one of the most desirable neighborhoods in Cherry Hill. It is West Side. We're not on the east side. 295 is the dividing line. We have 2 swim clubs, Covered Bridge and Barclay Farm swim clubs. Both are incredible. So it's a great way, especially coming up, to meet your neighbors if you're new to the area. Really friendly places. We've got Russell Knight Elementary, which is consistently one of the top ranked schools in Cherry Hill. Great elementary school. We've got Barclay Early Childhood Center, which is the district-run preschool, so IEP intervention and then general population as well when there's space. The Barclay Farmstead, a historic building. It's on the historic register. The old farmhouse of Barclay Farm, literally. And it is a museum. They open a few times a year. Usually they just had their spring open house. There's usually a holiday house and a couple other times they're open, but their grounds, here's that laundry room again with that dream pantry over there. Their grounds contain a amazing playground, trails, which are beautiful all 4 seasons, and they're easy trails. It's not tough trails. So, you know, of any ability really to do those trails. And there's a couple different loops and it's gorgeous in there. Everybody takes their photos at the Barclay Farmstead, but we also have Croft Farm, which you can take photos at well. And there's additionally trails and Jake's Place Boundless Playground. So truly an all ability playground, all age, all ability. Everything's accessible. There's something for everybody there. What an awesome asset to this community. So we have so many things close by. Now, right now, there's a lottery for Rosa or Carusi for middle school. That's all changing. So talk to your agent or us about the redistricting of the middle schools. And it's open enrollment. You can go to East or West with a bus to both. Again, guys, we're at 218 Heritage Road in Cherry Hill, Barclay Farm. Price is $565, just launched today. Gorgeous move-in ready Northfield model. 4 beds, 2.5 baths. Side turn 2.5 car garage. Full basement, unfinished but highly finishable and usable just as it is. I want to show you the front of the house. I wonder if I can get best model house biased. Yes, Jen, we know you love a Northfield. Now, sometimes I lose my signal, but let's give this a try because this is some frontage worth looking at here. You can at least see, so this is standing from your front door. We have all these perennials. We are on a curved, irregular lot, so it's just extra, extra nice. And look at this house. I can't get too far away. I know I'll lose my signal, but this is all usable grassy space out here. So, you know, if you were imagining a big open grassy backyard for like playing catch or soccer, you've got it out here. And this is not a busy street. Okay, and then there's that yellow door I told you about. I left it open so I don't get locked out. Really gorgeous. And then these are the people doing some sawing. They're loud. I'm not mad. Whatever it takes to continually improve. Somebody just yelled it'll sell itself. That's true. It actually will. I don't have to do too much here. I just want you guys to see it. All right, so if you guys don't have any questions or need a second look at anything, I'm just gonna cruise into the kitchen and say goodbye. I wanna thank you for joining me on this tour. This will be posted permanently on our Facebook page and on our YouTube page. So you can tag people, you can share it around. We love when you guys share. And you guys were chatty today, I love it. Gotta fix my hair real quick because it just got all blown around, let's see. All right, so, whoops, didn't fix it well enough. This will go quickly. Thank you, Ashley. Every space is truly beautiful. This is a special home. I'm obviously a fan. I think I talked pretty enthusiastically about this one. We would love to see you Sunday. I don't imagine that this will be available as of next week. So it's basically today, probably the weekend, and then I don't know if it'll go much beyond that. So please either talk to your agent or us very quickly. Again, I'm Eliza with the Keri Ricci Team. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Enjoy this gorgeous Friday, and hopefully we'll see you here this weekend. Sunday 1 to 3. Come on by. See ya.